Atoniaka denewa aduri, agasusa me chiama gadira, aduri macarogera, yeso ne chiotera inahane todo emoyo, yeso emoyo, yeso emoyo. Ni wara no baba, ni wara no, ni wara no jale, ni wara no taya. Baba ki mama ne kao no terro kajoga, neo kachango jale, neo kachango taya.
Okay, so welcome my people. So this day is a blessed day. Actually, you can see we have something that we need to do right here. So today I want to introduce to you one of my best friends that I've just come across today. And he's doing an amazing work. You know, that is why I had to face him and talk to him so that we talk and see exactly what he does. He does an amazing thing. And of course, he's going to introduce himself. And then from there, we are going to pick it. Karibu sana.
Thank you, Asante sana. Yahir Iguazu AC, Minister of the Gospel, who's sing in more than 4 languages. Can I say that from English, French, Portuguese, and Spanish, which are the one I know perfectly, plus other. But now in Kenya, especially speaking in 8 Kenyan vernaculars, plus Swahili. Yes.
Exactly. So as you have heard, he does what you call singing for the Lord. Of course, he's a gospel minister. He's actually an artist, but in a very different way, in a very unique way. You know, in art, we talk of uniqueness and originality. So what he does, actually, he sings the different songs from different communities in their languages. You can imagine. Even myself trying to learn another language, it is actually a very hectic thing. It's not something that is easy. But I just wonder how you can do it so easily.
Listen, it's a mystery of God. The only thing that I can tell you is back from where I come from in South America, my mother is white, but my father is Afro descendant, like any of you, like some of you, like any one of you. The matter that I am still speaking English, and you can get that this is not an English native speaker, but I don't know what happened with the vernacular. It come in an awesome way that somebody, even in my media, people have commented, if I don't see the person, I will see that it's a Kenyan fellow. Yeah, but with God.
Imagine, to be honest, the way I've heard you singing the songs. You're going to sing for us right now, but they're like at least 3 songs. The way I've heard you singing them right now, some minutes ago, I just wondered, even myself, singing them like that, articulation of those words might be very difficult. But how you do it so easily?
Yeah, I don't know. Everything. I think everything enters through love. Your people have touched me. Their faith and in the way they praise to our God, and I am totally sure here because we are under His tabernacle. We are blessed. And everything that comes through love and God show in simplicity. It's not that He's everywhere, but I'm convinced that He shows stronger in the most simple places, in the most simple way. So God is with you.
Amen. That's amazing. That's amazing. So just for give us some 3 songs. You know, I have enjoyed, so we need also our followers to enjoy.
Yeah. Mogambo no joria gatorombe, eromba muadani eromba, tira iguarro que mi gatorombe, eromba muadani eromba, eromba baba, eromba muadani heidarimo kimeru.
Kimeru. Another one.
Kimasai.
Kimasai.
Papankaye musanchoyo, aleduño, era ye magelanienchoyo, aleduño, papankaye musanchoyo, aleduño, yo, aleduño, yo, aleduño, yo, aleduño, yo, aleduño.
And this is amazing. The other one. That one.
Kikuyu. Atoniaka denewa aduri, agasusa me chiama gadira, aduri macarogera, yeso ne chiotera inahane todo emoyo, yeso emoyo, yeso emoyo, emoyo, yeso emoyo, Emoyo yeso, emoyo ne que odera y nahane todo emoyo. Kikamba. Muy ayo sanguma wikivila ni chusumbe ay satani we wimusinde ay satani wendu inamuanya. Tikale. Gemma hunetlile laldos que chehik netian gemma hude cheginge si hizo kiluo ni wara no baba ni wara no jale ni wara no taya baba ki mama ne kao no terro kajoga neo kachango jale neo kachango taya Mboleli vandu yeso asimukuke kiluya. Mboleli vandu yeso asimukuke jananga ndili watse jananga ndili watse.
Hey, you do it. It's an amazing work. Imagine. So maybe somebody will wish to know how long have you been training? Because I know you came to Kenya recently.
No, I think I am near to have 11 years in Kenya.
11 years in Kenya.
And again, it is like, it started through art, but I don't know. I am still in the track to learn what exactly God wants from me, because it is true, as you say, it's not a common thing that you will learn and you will...
It's not easy.
And for me, it comes so easy. The only thing that I can tell you, being under the tabernacle of our Father, is before coming to Kenya, I went to Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil has the second largest African population after Nigeria. It's the second biggest African nation. 60% of the
Brazil is the second biggest African nation because many Africans are there.
Yes, 60% of the population of Brazil, 58%, 60 are Afro-descendant directly. So Brazil have 240 million people, where 58% to 60 are Afro-descendant. That's make the second biggest African population after Nigeria. And when I was a child, believe me or not, so I'm telling you something. There are three, I was telling my friend yesterday, who is an acolyte as well, listen, there are three mysteries that happened to me in terms of dream. Two, there was one where I dreamed with a place in a Caribbean island, and I see the two faces of this. The second one, that I was walking in the corridors of your old market here in Mombasa. When I arrived and I saw it, this is the place I dreamed. And I dreamed, that's when I was a child. The third one, I was a Jesus Christ when I was a child, and as I said, I have been in that place, but that third one I didn't dream. I have been in that place, and I was just a child. With the time I learned that was Rio, and I was given a scholarship to go to Rio, to do a study of more than 1 month to 2 months intensive for lawyers and diplomats in international law and diplomacy. And I won that scholarship, and I traveled to Rio, and there I saw the Jesus Christ with the hand open. Amazingly, Brazil came before Africa. So after being to Africa, I went to Brazil. Before I was traveling to Europe. Then was Brazil, and after Brazil, Kenya. And in Kenya, I have been for the last 11 years. Not singing your vernacular, God, what is all of this? But I am still following to see what is it. What I can tell you so far is like my album of vernacular is called Golden Kenya.
Your album is called Golden Kenya?
Yes. And I even didn't know why I put it over Golden Kenya, but I know now. Since I am 7 years old, I have been singing into music. I have never been so popular as I am here. But I guess what happened? Simplicity.
Exactly.
When I was started to do your vernacular, and I was adopted by your parents, and I started to do your music, and I started to move with you like any other of you, simplicity, I found a box called Kenya, and I opened it, and I discovered my treasure. You know what my treasure is telling so far? Emoyo yeso, ni waranono, muyayo sanguma, gemaunetlil, romba, asimukuje, papa inkai, is saying all of you, all of you are the
Imagine,
treasures inside the treasures.
imagine singing these songs in vernacular. Like, for example, you sing my song in vernacular, and I speak the language that you are singing. It makes me feel you're part of me directly. There's that sense of belonging that, hey, this person owns me, I own him. So that feeling. I've seen the people even interacting themselves with each other, talking about this.
Listen, there is not how to say thank you to God for that. It's a big gift. I will tell you one anecdote that happened to me in a children's home. I was sitting down with all of them, just talking and singing, and somebody arrived and called me, Musongo. And then the youth here raised the face, but not happy. And one of them said, which Musungu are you watching here?
Yeah.
So, wow. In another radio station, up country, I don't know that much Swahili. I know more than mother tongue than Swahili. But I listen the presenter talking. I'm here with Musungu Wangu. And in all the regions of Kenya, I have been given a regional name.
Imagine we are, in fact, with one of the songs that we sang there, we blessed you with one Taita song, eh? Yeah, that the one you had there. So I think we are going to, you'll have to look at the lyrics. I think I sent you the link. But ideally, we are hoping that you are staying at the coast for some time, eh?
Yeah, I think that's for the next 2 weeks.
Try as much as possible you learn one. In fact, our language is simple.
And beautiful.
It's simple.
Let me go to that thing. It never happened to me before that the whole congregation started to sing the Yar song and everybody was singing. I was speechless. It was so beautiful. Yes, I have to do it.
Yeah. So maybe something more as we are concluding. You have been to other countries, especially in Africa?
No, I have been only in Kenya. That's another thing. When my mother was alive, the white one, I was traveling to Europe and I was sending medicine to my mother. I was the only one, I am the last born. Now when my father was alive, I was in Kenya and I was the only one sending medicine from Kenya to my father, for my father survived. So it's so meaningful for me to be here. It is like God have shifted to the continent of each one of my father when they are alive and has made me provide life to their people. Really thank you. I mean, every time that I see all the people from abroad, from Europe that has helped me financially and from Africa, when I entered, to Kenya and they told me, he needs medicine for my father, but my father is not here. Let him pass. It's like, he's one of us. Thank you for that. That is priceless.
Imagine that love of singing our songs, maybe in different communities. People, I tell you, they really enjoy. And apart from enjoying, the identification, they identify you with them. So something that is also very important that somebody might know. Apart from music, you do something else?
Yes, I'm a teacher. Right now I'm not exercising. I was a teacher by 5 years in international public law. I have done many. I am a lawyer as well of career. I have written some things and stuff. I'm a runner of distance. Again, it comes through testimonies. 42 kilometers. A car crashed me from behind. Doctor told that I was not going to walk again, but I walk in less than 4 months. So, and I want to, from there is when I started to do gospel, and from there the vernaculars, and from the vernaculars, of course. You told me that there is something that I want to tell to the people. You are my treasure. You are the reason of my gospel. I told you that when I opened that box and I saw all those things, I have seen a treasure. A treasure scattered, lose value, but united, increase the value. So you are the reason of my gospel. You are the happiness of my God. You are the happiness of our parents, because your parents are my parents. Keep united and show to the world how beautiful you are and how we hold that faith, the faith that we have inherited from our parents.
Something more, maybe the last thing I can ask, do you enjoy some traditional songs, general traditional songs now?
Yes.
Especially, have you experienced some of them in Kenya here?
Yeah, many of them. I have been invited to some festivals that the people have at Uchago, and I have been there with all of them to their churches, to their staff. In every region, I have parents and brothers. And
I'm talking about this because here where we are, we have one great traditional dance called Mwazindika.
Wow.
They use very huge drums, and they beat them very well, very good rhythms and very good messages.
Wow, 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 wow.
Maybe during your stay at the coast, maybe you can experience some. We can arrange.
I'm here. Please, I accept invitation. I'm at home.
Yeah, they are really amazing. So something that I would just say to conclude this is that you're doing an amazing work. In fact, you have really inspired me because, as I told you, I also love music. Yeah, although I don't have that much experience in music, but I'm seeing myself loving music more and more, doing more stuff even with the piano and some software music, and I really like it. So through you, I'm seeing the value of doing something because of passion, but not because of payment. That is what I'm trying to see, because at the end of the day, I know when people love your work, like today, because they loved your work, then you're still around here. But if maybe they had not enjoyed it, they could have just gone like that.
Yeah, you have said something that is a key of everything. Everything that you do with all the passion and all the happiness, like you are doing it for God and not for human being. That is the secret of everything. So I see Kenya like an orchestra where everybody plays an instrument.
Exactly.
So, and while you are singing your music from Uchago, and with my Father in heaven directing the whole orchestra, we are going places in the realm of the Spirit. God bless you. I would like to tell you with that happiness that you are giving me by asking me that, positioning me in that question. Morungwa kodarime, kitamayanenkai, muyai akwadime, morungwa kubariki, goberurin kiptayat, gayamora dimemuno. God bless you, Kenyan.
And as we conclude, the very last thing. Okay, in Swahili, praise the Lord, we normally say Sifu Bwana. But I want to teach you one for the language here, the Titans. Yeah, we normally say Bwana Jesu Ukaso.
Bwana Yesu ukaso.
Exactly, Bwana Jesu Ukaso.
Bwana Yesu ukaso.
Yeah. So that one you'll keep. Yeah. Thank you very much. Have a nice time.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.